despite larger races coming to an end this election cycle, there are 2 seats in the city of New Iberia that are still up for grabs. I'm Anna Fisher, your Iberia Parish reporter, sitting down with the Registrar of Voters to find out what you should know going into this year's runoff elections.
So you would take the top candidates that have the higher percentage to determine who would be in that runoff. I think voting for the runoff is very important.
After a busy day of counting ballots, Iberia Parish Registrar of Voters Christy Blanchard and the team at the Registrar of Voters office is gearing up for another election. How do you determine when there will be a runoff?
So when all the votes come in into the night of the election.
According to Louisiana state legislature, if a majority vote has not been reached, a runoff election gives voters the opportunity to return to the polls and vote between the highest performing candidates in that race.
You have to have 50% plus to be in the runoff. So if you have a situation where there's 4 candidates and you look at the percentages at the end of the night from the clerk of court's report, you take those percentages and you look at it, and that determines who's going to be in the runoff.
2 new Iberia City Council positions have yet to be filled and will be on your runoff election ballot. For District 2, Rosalind Bobb and Warren White go head-to-head. And for District 5, Crystal Boyens and Ronald J. Davis Sr. are up against one another.
You may have those people who say it's just a runoff election and that I voted for the presidential or the Congress, and it's not, my vote won't matter at that point. But, it really does matter.
The deadline to register for runoffs in person is Wednesday, November 6th. The online registration deadline is November 16th. The deadline to request a mail-in ballot is December 3rd, and the latest the registrar can receive your mail-in ballot is December 6th. Early voting begins on November 22nd and goes until November 30th. Runoff election night is Saturday, December 7th. You can find more information at our election headquarters on KATC.com. Reporting in New Iberia, I'm Anna Fisher, your Iberia Parish reporter, KATC TV3. Another race that captivated Iberia Parish was the tax assessor race. I reached out to winner Ashley Spiker for comment. She was not able to meet with me in person, but here's a statement she wanted to give. I'm overjoyed at last night's election results and want to thank everyone who has volunteered, supported, donated, called with encouragement, and most importantly, who voted. I'm humbled to have been elected outright and look forward to continuing to serve this community as your Iberia Parish assessor.